Pope Stephen IV was pope from June 816 to his death in 817. Biography. The son of a Roman noble called Marinus, Stephen IV belonged to the same family which also produced the popes Sergius II and Adrian II. At a young age he was raised at the Lateran Palace during the pontificate of Pope Adrian I, and it was under Stephen's predecessor Pope Leo III that he was first ordained a subdeacon before he was subsequently made a deacon. Very popular among the Roman people, within 10 days of Leo III's death, he was escorted to St. Peter's Basilica and consecrated Bishop of Rome on the 22nd of June 816. It has been conjectured that his rapid election was an attempt by the Roman clergy to ensure that the Roman emperor could not interfere in the election. Immediately after his consecration, he ordered the Roman people to swear fidelity to the Frankish king and Roman Emperor Louis the Pious, after which Stephen sent envoys to the emperor notifying him of his election, and to arrange a meeting between the two at the emperor's convenience. With Louis's invitation, Stephen left Rome in August 816, crossing the Alps together with Bernard, the king of the Lombards, who was ordered to accompany Stephen to the emperor. In early October, the Pope and Emperor met at Rheims, where Louis prostrated himself 3 times before Stephen. At Mass on Sunday, the 5th of October 816, Stephen consecrated and anointed Louis as emperor, placing a crown on his head that was claimed to belong to Constantine the Great. At the same time he also crowned Louis's wife Ermengarde of Hesse and saluted her as Augusta. This event has been seen as an attempt by the papacy to establish a role in the creation of an emperor, which had been placed in doubt by Louis's self-coronation in 813. While with Louis, the emperor gave Stephen a number of presents, including an estate of land granted to the Roman Church. They also renewed the pact between the popes and the kings of the Franks, confirming the privileges of the Roman Church, and the continued existence of the recently emerged Papal States. Stephen also raised Bishop Theodulf of Orleans to the rank of Archbishop, and had Louis release from their exile all political prisoners originally from Rome who had been held by the emperor resulting from the conflict that plagued the early part of Pope Leo III's reign. It is also believed that Stephen asked Louis to enforce reforms for the clergy who live under the rule of Croix de Gang. This included ensuring that the men and women who lived there were to stay in separate convents, and that they were to hold the houses under a title of common property. He also regulated how much food and wine they could consume. After visiting Ravenna on his way back from Rheims, Stephen returned to Rome before the end of November 816. Here, he apparently discontinued Leo III's policies of favoring clergy over lay aristocracy. After holding the traditional ordination of priests and bishops in December and confirming Fafa Abbey's possessions on condition that every day the monks would recite 100 Kyrie eleisons, as well as a yearly payment to the Roman Church of 10 golden solidi, Stephen died on the 24th of January 817. He was buried at St. Peter's, and was succeeded by Pope Paschal I. At some point, Stephen was canonized as a saint of the Catholic Church.